This is our combined heritage, which needs to be shared, saved, and carried on and continued on. What the maker of this film, Mr. Pahwa, is trying to do is very commendable. He's trying to show a light into our glorious past, which should never be forgotten and should be deeply studied. It is also my hope that in the future there will be multiple candidates who will do PhDs and will publish multiple books on Sikh coinage, which is a constant reminder of a glorious past and continues on till today and influences our daily lives and should provide an inspiration for all the future generations.
So I just watched the trailer for the documentary Sikh Empire Coins, and two things really jumped at me as I was watching it. First, that when we talk about war and we talk about persecution, we often talk about the casualties. We talk about physical destruction. We talk about territorial gains and losses. We talk about occupation of territory, but we often forget to talk about the cultural destruction that occurs, the loss of cultural heritage, whether through intentional demolition or destruction of things like cultural monuments, or as a byproduct of that war or conflict in a zone where cultural heritage just gets lost. And the second thing that really struck me is that I have a responsibility to maintain cultural heritage. You have a responsibility to maintain cultural heritage. We all have a responsibility to protect, preserve, and resurrect as much of cultural heritage that is lost through these conflicts as much as we can. It's especially critical when there's looting that occurs and these monuments or coins or pieces of history are taken away from the land where they belong, from the people that identify with them culturally, and are then sold, for example, in black markets, or are completely lost in transit. In these cases as well, we need to step up and we need to interject and we need to voice our concerns, and we need to preserve as much as possible and protect as much as possible this cultural richness that belongs to everybody in this.
Today I would like to share my opinions regarding the trailer of the movie Sikh Empire Coins. When I was watching this trailer, my eyes were getting wetty and I got goosebumps. When I saw this movie trailer, I was like, oh, okay, this is our heritage. There was Sikh coins. I was not aware about these Sikh coins. The persons who made these Sikh coins were the, I guess, divine souls. The youth will also excited about this movie, and I guess everyone should watch this trailer. I would hats off to those persons who made this beautiful trailer, and if those trees are not having their roots, they cannot grow.
I just recently watched this trailer, Sikh Empire Coins, and I'm really impressed with the concept, and I think I'm really looking forward for this project because it gives us knowledge. It's such a unique concept, and it will bring us this concept of Sikh heritage, and it will put us so much enlightenment over this particular lost heritage, which I think nobody knows in our community. I mean, kudos to the trailer, and Surjit, Pahwa, you did a fabulous job.
I recently watched the trailer of the movie Sikh Empire Coins, and I was very delighted to watch that part of the history which is being neglected by the society is getting on the spot. Museums that are displaying the coins. I think this movie will become one of the biggest gateway to the past. The one thing that drew my attention a lot from the trailer was mafia dealing with the fake and replica coins. And we people living in the Punjab still have no idea that these coins are so precious till now that they are being smuggled to the abroad to the richer community. In the end, I would like to say that this movie is the much needed to enlighten the knowledge of the society, and I'm really looking forward for this movie.
ਸਿੱਖ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਨਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਬਲਕਿ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਵਿਦਵਾਨ ਇਤਿਹਾਸਕਾਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਿੱਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰ ਤੇ ਲਿਖਾਰੀ ਹੌਕਾ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ, ਬਲਕਿ ਤਰਲਾ ਮਾਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਸਾਮਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਕ ਸਿੱਕਿਆਂ ਅਤੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਠੀਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਂਭਿਆ ਤੇ ਵਿਚਾਰਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਿਆ।
The film will make the world aware of the once more secular and just rule, the real Halimi Raj in Greater Punjab, where no communal pogroms or genocide ever occurred.